President Muhammadu Buhari has granted the request of the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Akpabio, to obtain 20 billion naira for the East-West Road. Politics Nigeria understands that the working capital will be obtained from the Sovereign Wealth Fund. The East-West Road project was first awarded in 2006 by the Olusegun Obasanjo administration, but driven by the Yar'Adua and Jonathan administrations. The project is 657-kilometer dual carriageway stretching from Calabar in Cross River State to Warri in Delta State was, however, valued at 726 billion naira at the time and approved by the federal government at the height of agitations by youth in the Niger Delta. But the approval to release the 20 billion naira to Akpabio is generating concerns within government circles, with many questioning the purposes at a time there is a probe of alleged massive mismanagement at Nddc under the supervision of the minister. The fear now among stakeholders in the oil-rich region is that the new 20 billion naira might disappear, just like the billions of naira of the Nddc funds that have been allegedly misappropriated in the last 7 months and beyond. Experts say the Ministry of Niger Delta does not have the engineering support for such a project, so releasing the funds to Akpabio would be a waste, as what is required is the proper funding structures of the SWI or the Federal Ministry of Works. So guys, I know that there will be fears in the minds of many people, and just like we are hearing that the stakeholders are having the same fears that, oh, during this period that a lot of probe has been going on concerning Nddc. I know a lot of people will be thinking in that direction, but I really want to go back. But from what we are hearing, this contract, because I know that this contract, people have been talking about it, have been awarded before now, but we don't know whether, because it's according to what we are hearing, that the East-West Road project was first awarded in 2006 by Obasanjo's administration, but driven by the Yar'Adua. It was Obasanjo's government then that awarded it, but driven by Yar'Adua and Jonathan administrations. The project of a 657-kilometer dual carriage stretching from Calabar, Cross River State to Warri in Delta State was, however, valued at 726 billion naira. But what we don't know now is whether the money was disbursed, because we hear that, oh, projects were awarded, whether they gave them money, whether the money was involved, that is what we don't know. But in the past, we've been hearing a situation whereby money will be given to contractors, those contractors will go and get married to many wives and all of that, and up till now, most of them, those people, are not being brought to book, but we don't know whether this money was disbursed at that time. And the corruption in this country is legend. Honestly, you cannot even fathom it. And a lot of them before now have been involved in one corrupt practices or the other. But I think, I don't know if Buhari grants this one, is granting this one. Another thing is for the money to be released, because there are two different things. One is to grant, one is to award, another is for the money to be disbursed. If the money is not disbursed, oh, the next we are going to be hearing is that, oh, Akpabio has swallowed the 20 billion and what have you. And at the end of the day, they will come out and tell you, oh, money was not given, money was given. Just like the same Akpabio who listed Ibori Uduaha and Orji Zokalu that they got the contract. But Orji Zokalu said that, oh, the money was not given, this was not done, or this was done. Oh, since 2016, the issue of rain could not allow them to do a lot of things, many things like that. But we know that a lot of monies have gone down the drain. A lot of money have entered individual pockets, and nobody can account for that. So it's like we are not serious people. But when it comes to funding the lifestyle of these politicians, it's always fast. There is no delay in that, because if Obasanjo awarded that road and Jonathan time, nothing happened, and even Buhari time, again, in the first tenure, nothing happened. So is it this time around that they will do the same thing? The same way people are complaining about Lagos Ibadan Expressway, the same, that road has been there. Every government since 1999, every government that comes, they will use that as an opportunity, as a yardstick to be deceiving people. What is there that they cannot do? But it is very easy for them to quickly wire money outside the country, wire money, transfer money here and there, stacking money in foreign banks. It is very easy. But to do things that will be okay for people, I don't just understand the brain behind all these politicians. I don't even know. You know, one woman was saying whether it's the Maggi that we use in cooking that is really worrying us, or the kind of food that we eat. I don't just understand. Your country is in a mess, but you prefer to go to other countries to go and be spending money, to go and be doing all manner of things at the expense of your people, all because you want to see what can you even eat in your life. There are money that at the end of the day you can't go with the money. I'm just trying to digress because when you see a lot of things happening, it might not be dwelling much on this, but this is an eye opener. If at all people are afraid or thinking, it is not a time for, or this is not the right time for um Akpabio to be giving that money, to me it's a good thing because all eyes will be on him if that is the case. But whether the money has been disbursed or just to grant, there are two different things there. And a lot of people are like, oh, why would they be saying that? Because this man has seen money before. He has seen more than billions of naira while he was the governor of a Cross River. But it's neither here nor there. Some people will still come and tell you, oh, yes, he did a lot of things, but some people will debunk it. Yes, what he got as allocation for that period of 8 years. Somebody was saying almost 8 trillion for the months of for the period he served or he led as a governor. But compared to what he has done, that the state would have been better than that. And it cuts across board. The same thing. They would do all this window dressing. But the same hospital, I remember Akpabio built a very big hospital, a massive hospital in what is it called? Akwa Ibom. But as soon as he had a little accident, he was flown abroad. He couldn't stay there. So who is now deceiving who? I learned that this man is even doing a lot. David Mahi, I just went to see what he was doing, and I saw it on YouTube as well, what he was doing. But most of the time, these things I don't even understand. This whole thing that they just do, that even they themselves, they cannot even stay there to see they want to benefit. Some of them will tell you, oh, we have built schools, but their children cannot go to that school. We have built hospitals, but they cannot attend the hospital. So I don't just understand the kind of people we are. Our lifestyle is just very unfortunate that a lot of things will be going on. They will play politics with all manner of things, and at the end of the day, what will the people gain? None. But they themselves will be living in affluence. But so let's hear your opinion concerning this money granted to Akpabio by Buhari to for East West Road, 20 billion naira. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.